Morning, everybody. Hey, everybody. You're really welcome to this morning's live. So this is my Sunday morning connections, and the cat is here, true to form. I was like, okay, I'll give you some food, and she, no, she just likes being here. Okay, she likes being part of my lives. She likes being part of my yoga classes. So today is a full moon, guys, and I really kind of want to sit into this energy and what's kind of coming up. I've nothing planned, Spirit just said, just sit in, just do it. And I'll pick some cards as well for the collective, for the group. And there's a real sense, I know there's a lot going on the external stage, okay? So there's a lot of chaos. What's been hidden is now being shown. And a lot of the darkness is coming into the light to be healed. We need to feel it, to heal it. And sometimes a lot of these things are coming into the light to be looked at squarely in the eye. And so, but today being a full moon, it should be a day of celebration as well. For all that you've achieved in your life. And I really want to kind of sit into the heart today as we do a meditation around that. And for the person that you are, and I know that we're all striving forward. We're always striving, to better ourselves, to grow, to heal. But it's just to stop and to be in our humanness and to really appreciate the person that we are, the man, the woman that we are in this moment, and everything that we've overcame to get to this point in our lives. And I feel kind of emotional as I say that, because that's the energy that's been coming in. Like, even though there's so many challenges and there's so much that can trigger us or is triggering us, we need to just kind of lower down the negative and just rise the frequency of the positive, because today is a full moon in the sun sign of Sagittarius. And in the sign of Gemini as well. This moon is in the sign of Gemini. So it's balancing between logic and intuition. And what is intuition? Your intuition is that calling of your soul, that subtle kind of voice that's very quiet and loving. It's there, it's very supportive, but we have to quieten the mind to really kind of get in tune with those subtleties and with those parts, because we've been indoctrinated into a society of the mind and the clutter and the noise. And these are the two senses in our capitalist kind of modern world that have been hijacked. The sense of the third eye and the throat, which is all connected to speaking, so sound, because it's so connected to the ears and to the ear chakras. So I'm going to pick some cards for the group this morning. Okay, so the cat's here, like she's just... She's just determined to be here for every live and every class that I do. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes when I'm trying to teach yoga and she's on my back, or I'm trying to do downward dog and look, she's banging up against the tripod now. So I'm going to pick a card, and that kind of gives me an indication of the group, or even if you're tuning in afterwards, and what way we're going to take it as well. Okay, beautiful. We got the card Joy and Stability. So 4 is a number of working together, so 2 and 2, so it's very logical. I talk about logic and intuition, so 4 is a very logic kind of number and structured number. We think of 4 walls when we think of the number 4, but there's a lot of joy and stability pouring in, and you can see that energy coming in from the sun. And we're moving towards the solstice as well, the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year. And there's so much energy, beautiful energy pouring onto the planet. And we're going to tap into that today. And we're going to tap into the full moon energy as well. And so, yes, there might be so much going on, but it's like I can't emphasize that enough. It's coming in so strongly that we need to just build that energy in our hearts today, and that sense of gratitude for all that we are, for all that we've achieved, and for all that we've yet to become, And I'm going to pick another card. Okay, so the dog chewed this one. It's the solar plexus. Okay, so the mutation of the solar plexus is happening. That's what's happening for humanity as well. And what's being dismantled is the archetype of the slave. It's the archetype of the father, where we're always looking outside of ourselves to be governed, to be guided, looking outside for the answers, when in truth we need to create our own sovereignty and know that we have all the answers. Because we've been taught, we've been indoctrinated into a society as children that they, taking our power away, being disempowered. And it can be scary, it can be scary to stand in your power, and to really, it's not the abuse of power that we've known for so many centuries. It's a really beautiful, graceful, integral, not demanding type of power. It's just very grounded. It's very expansive. It's very open. Not the hierarchy power that we know of, divide and conquer, accumulation, take, hierarchy. That's all being dismantled for this new earth. So the power center, again, we have that theme of the yellow. Okay, so the solar plexus. And we might do some work on the solar plexus today. And the solar plexus is all to do with our sense of self-worth, our sense of self-esteem, and knowing ourselves. Esoterically, she's just hitting up against the tripod. Esoterically, there's many different schools of thoughts that, each chakra kind of develops as an infant at different varied stages. But intuitively, when I tune in to the solar plexus, it really, because the cycle of intelligence comes in around the age of 7. So and it's that real sense of self, and I as me, myself, Amy, is really developed around the age of 7. So the solar plexus up until the age of around 12. So the cat's here, she's just right here. So that other card, joy and stability, okay? And we need to tap into that, especially if you're feeling a little bit unstable today or a little bit ungrounded. And we're going to do some work on the root chakra. I'm just going to leave them there as we do the meditation as well, guys. I didn't have a clue. I was like, what we were going to do this morning. And Spirit just said, just jump on, Amy. And I was like, okay. I have the other cards. These are Rebecca Campbell. I'm going to pick a card from this as well for the group, okay? I just love cards because they kind of give me an indication, kind of a guidance, but always trust yourself, your intuition. Intuition is very subtle, it's very loving, okay? So Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. And I would have done a very powerful workshop yesterday online, a past life workshop. So that's what's happening, guys. So a lot of past lives might be coming up for people. A lot of unresolved kind of karma and issues to be healed, and things are kind of speeding up as well. And you need to feel it to heal it. But it's just like old contracts, and we're going to unbind. I'm going to work with that today as well with Archangel Metatron, and we'll clear some of that down through the timelines as well. If the cat would leave me alone, she's like, I fed her, but she just wants to be. Look at her. Look at that face. Look at that cranky face. Go away, cat. And I'm going to pick a unicorn card because I love the unicorns. Unicorns are for magic, okay? And these cards are kind of giving me an indication the work we're going to do, okay? We're going to do a meditation and a clearing for the solar plexus. We're going to do a past life clearing, and we're going to clear some of the timelines, and we're really going to sit into the heart today for gratitude, okay? And I really can't stress that enough, guys, that we need to have so much gratitude in our hearts, okay? For all that we are, all that we have created, and all that we are yet to become. It's coming in so strongly today, So we're going to pick a unicorn card. Oh, yeah. Water. Okay, so we got water, and to me straight away that's all to do with the emotions. Okay, so connecting into our emotional body and not letting our emotions run away from us, and recognizing what triggers us as well. And it's connected to the second chakra, that water element, the sacral chakra. And then obviously our bodies are made up of such a huge percentage of water, depending where you look or read, they could say 70%, 80%, whatever. It's like, you know, we are just, you know, how much is the Earth's surface is covered by water as well, and how it affects us, and how it's so important to drink high vibrational water and to hydrate and to drink more water. That's what that's saying as well, very strongly. Okay, so the other card is hello and goodbye. So what are we... That's what came in really strongly as well this morning when I was meditating. You know, we're birthing a new earth, new paradigms. Old doors are being closed, new doors are being opened. And there are these habitual habits that we have. It's ancestral stuff. It's within the collective consciousness. You know, whether it's poverty conscious or worrying about money or struggling, or, you know, the martyr archetype as well that you're still hanging on to, that you keep sacrificing yourself for other people. And those old paradigms are being dismantled. So what is it that you're clinging on to? You know, so really recognizing this really life-changing year that we've been through, the last 2 years. And my belief as well is, like, people really don't change until they're in pain. You know, when their backs are against the wall and they've no other choice but to dig deep and pull their boots up by their straps, and just get going, you know, just get going and do the work. And so what is it that we're holding on to? What is it that you need to let go of, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, an old script before we head into the new year, okay? So it's time to let go and to create new paradigms and to stop limiting yourself, because you're limitless, okay? So we're going to work with those cards, guys, and we're going to do a meditation around the solar plexus, okay? So I want you just to get your hand like this, okay, like a little beak. And I want you just to tap the top of your crown chakra, your 1,000-petal lotus. And this is your connection to all that is, okay, to the God, goddess. And we're all communicating with the divine constantly, you know. Information flows in, and it's our choice whether we run with certain ideas. If we're constantly praying and we're asking, the ideas come in, but sometimes we discount them. Keep tapping nice and gently. We discount the ideas, thinking, oh, I couldn't possibly do that. That's never been done before. So recognize that, you know, because certain things come in and we discount them or push them away. Okay, let's tap the third eye and just keep breathing. We're just tapping the third eye, just activating the third eye just a little bit. Nice. Breathing. Keep breathing. Okay, I want you to... the beak again, and the fleshy part below the rib cage, okay, that's where the solar plexus is, and just tapping on that, okay, tapping on the solar plexus. Okay, beautiful. The cat's still here. I want you to roll the shoulders, lifting the shoulders up and down. If you have any neck issues, shoulders issues, esoterically we carry rage, resentment and fury in our shoulders. And if you're a woman tuning in, you know, many times we take other people's problems, men as well, of course, from other people, and we put them on our shoulders. So I want you to breathe into the shoulders and just recognize if you're holding anything in the shoulders, and breathe into it. You know, breathe into it and let it fall away. Keep breathing, nice. And I want you to rock the spine. So you're just rocking back and forth, just kind of like a pendulum. You're just rocking the spine. We're getting the spinal fluid moving up and down the spine. We're opening up the channels. We're breathing. It's just nice just to move the body a little bit, guys, you know. Nice. Interlace the fingers. I want you to push them away from the crown of the head. You're reaching up. You're going through your you're going through your causal chakra, your soul star chakra, and up into your stellar gateway. And I want you to breathe, okay? Keep stretching here. Okay, outside the base of your root chakra is your earth star chakra. And I want you to breathe. It's like I'm wearing this festive crown with stars. I want you to imagine you're reaching up towards the full moon, the lunar rays, and towards the star systems, and bringing the stars down as you breathe into your stellar gateway, into your soul star chakra, your causal chakra, down into your crown chakra, your third eye, the star system, the Milky Way, planet Venus, whatever star systems you want to bring down. And just imagine all the star systems, the universe is just rotating inside of your being as it goes down into your solar plexus, bringing those stars in. Keep breathing, keep stretching the spine from the base. Down into the belly, the sacral, the star systems are going in here and into the root. And down, sending that anchor into your Earth Star Chakra. And as you release, breathing, you're bringing a rainbow bridge of stars all around you. Breathing, and if you're seated on the floor, on a chair, place your hands on something solid. I'm seated on the floor, so I'm just placing my hands on the floor. And just breathe into it. Okay? And just breathing. And I want you to take an inhale and exhale. So we're just going to open up a little bit the lungs, guys, and then I'm going to guide you, because the cards that we got are so connected to the solar plexus and unbinding old contracts, and I'm going to help dismantle that today, okay? And I'm going to open sacred space, but first I just want us to do a breath, okay? Bring your fingers like this, okay? And you place them here at your shoulders, and you do this. You're opening up the lungs. You know, for many of us intuitives, we love to be up in the higher chakras. We love to be, you know, with the higher realms. But the gift and the invitation, guys, is to be fully present in this human body, fully here. Inhale, hold the breath, and exhale, hands to the knees, just take a moment. Circulate that energy, okay, like a figure of 8, the infinity symbol, from the root chakra. You're coming up the left side of the body, splitting, going across the heart space to the opposite shoulder, up to the head. So you're splitting, okay, that number 8 is splitting at the heart. Just circulate that energy, guys. Breathe it, okay? From one side, across the heart, over to the opposite shoulder, up to the head, back down. And maybe you can begin to make your infinity symbol a bit bigger. The figure of 8, you can bring it outside the body. Play with it. Remember the stars. Don't forget the stars. It's circulating the energy, okay? We're the only animals that we hold on to energy. Animals intuitively release it. They let go of it in nature. Okay? Take a big inhale. And exhale. Okay, bring your fingers like this to the third eye. Thumb is active. Okay? And you can have your thumb and index finger in Gya Mudra, or you can just have it resting on your knee. Focus at the third eye. Do the breath again. This breath, they're saying, is just priming us to open us up to these frequencies. Okay, so we're just priming the breath. Inhale, squeeze the root lock. Exhale, hands to the knees. Focus at the third eye, the master gland, the pituitary gland. Breathe into it. So this is just opening us up, guys, to receive these higher codes of energies that are coming in today on the full moon, are going to continue to come in until the solstice. This energy, this Christ consciousness, this feminine Christ consciousness coming from the planet Venus, which is so connected to Mary Magdalene, and all these beautiful ascended masters. Okay, and just breathe for a moment. We're going to, everything we do in threes. 3 is the magic number. We're tilting the head back, and we're doing the breath through open mouth. We're opening up the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Okay, these breaths we're using to prime the body, to open us up, okay, to get us out of the mind and into the heart, okay. Remember, this physical vehicle, it's so important to look after it, to open it up, to expand it. We're going for another 30 seconds. If you've any neck sensitivity, guys, be really, really mindful. Just lean back off the edge, okay? Bring the head up, inhale. Squeeze the root lock. And exhale, just settle into yourself. Okay, again, keep doing that figure of 8. Breathing, use that inner eye to trace that figure of 8. You're coming maybe from your feet now, and you're bringing it all the way up to the heart space. Go to the opposite shoulder. Go across the head or outside the head, back down. Don't forget the star systems that came in. And we're just rotating that energy around the body, the figure of 8. And just keep breathing, okay? We're circulating that energy. We don't want that energy to become stagnant. Okay, and I'm going to bring in the energies, guys, around you, okay? Remember, time is not linear. Time is holographic, okay? It's us as humans. We've created this construct to measure time. Time is an illusion, okay? But you as a soul, you're not an illusion, okay? So we have this physical body, we have this personality, but we are much, much more than that. And as you breathe, as you connect with the heart space, recognize the attributes of the soul are wisdom, love, joy, and compassion. These are not the attributes of the personality. Okay, these are attributes of the soul. And your soul is very old, very wise, and your soul wants to experience, to expand, to learn, to grow. And just breathe into your heart space. And I'm just going to open up sacred space, which I'm feeling guided to do. I don't do this, I just do what they tell me to do. And I want you to breathe into these energies as they come around you. Because they're really connecting, guys. As you connect with the heart, I want you to imagine this beautiful green energy at the heart. It's a pink center, which is connected to the divine feminine. We brought in the star systems, and I want you to sense that link from your heart to the planet Venus today. Venus traditionally is the planet of love, but this is where the divine feminine energy is coming in exponentially into our planet. This feminine energy coming from planet Venus, okay? And just sense that golden cord from your heart going up to planet Venus, okay? That feminine Christ consciousness, which is being anchored into the planet at this time. And as you breathe, I want you to imagine facing the south. Every direction has an energy. Every wind has an energy. Okay? They're here to teach us. We've become so out of balance with ourselves, with nature, with humanity. We are being screamed at and called at to come back into balance with ourselves. And as you connect in, even if you're just tuning in now, just breathe and just drop into the energies as I'm opening up sacred space. To the winds of the south, great serpent, Sachamama, come and wrap your coils of light around us. Help us to shed our past the way you shed your skin, and to connect with our mother belly to belly. And just sensing, great serpent, coming around your medicine space today, helping you to shed a skin on this full moon. This is a day of celebration, a day of celebrating who you are, the resilient person that you are that has brought you to this point in your life. But if there's anything you're holding on to, Serpent is offering its medicine today to help you to shed, to let go, to surrender. And breathing as you welcome in Sachamama, great serpent, Tarashtok Aho. I want you to face the west, okay? To the winds of the west, to the energies of the west. So just sensing, guys, as you face the energies of the west. Sister Jaguar, come protect our medicine space. Shows the way, the luminous warrior who has no enemies in this life or next. Shows the beauty way beyond death, beyond fear. Help us to face our fears, real or imagined. Okay? Breathe into that, guys. Help us to face our fears, real or imagined. Sister Jaguar is coming in very strongly, guys. She's stalking your medicine space. She's like roaring at you, helping you to face your fears, real or imagined. She's here today to help you unshackle from karmic contracts, to unbind you from past life contracts. Okay, and as we face the west, we welcome in the goddess energy. Okay, we welcome in Bridget, the triple goddess. She is placing the flame of illumination in your heart, and just sense the triple flame being placed in your heart space. And she's placing the Sheila Nagig in your gateway, your root chakra, and just breathe into it. Okay, we just give these higher light beings just permission to do the work on your cellular level today, and just breathe as we welcome in Grania Whale, the Pirate Queen, helping us to stand in our power, to speak our truth, to stand up for what we believe is right in our hearts of hearts. We welcome in Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of divine passion, touching on our divine passion. And just sense that volcano of energy erupting up through your feet. And as you breathe into this lava energy, okay, sensing Pele's energy coming up through that molten lava, up through your root chakra. This feminine sexual energy, this creative energy moving into your sacral chakra, into that orange space. The lava is orange, this beautiful fiery colour. Okay, she's coming in really strongly up into the solar plexus, cleansing the solar plexus, this lava energy coming up into the heart, the throat, coming up through the top of the head. You're like a volcano. Okay, cycle that energy with Pele up through the root and out. Goddess Cali is very here strongly as well. She's, we call in Cali, the Hindu goddess of death and beginnings. She is saying, she's coming in so strongly. I've worked with Cali for years. She's an absolute force to be reckoned with. Okay, she is saying, what are you holding on to that you need to let go of? Everything in life is cyclical, okay? You have breath. Where there is breath, there is hope, okay? Stop judging your age, she said. Stop judging where you are on your path. Where you are, she is saying, is exactly where you're meant to be. We welcome in all the goddess energy of the sacred emerald oil of Ireland. Way back when they were so in balance, in union, in power, and their power was beautiful. We welcome in the dragon energy, which is so connected to the priestess goddess path, okay? So sensing that dragon energy coming in, placing a wall of fire around you, okay? We're asking the dragons, a dragon might sit on your shoulder. Just sense the dragon energy. It's a really beautiful energy to work with. And we welcome in the unicorn energy from the west. Okay, we welcome in Goddess Diana, Queen of the Tuatha Danann, the elementals, the fairies. Okay, and for us to feel that magic, guys, okay, I want you to sense a rainbow light of energy circulating around you. This is connected, all the energy of all the archangels is in this, coming up through your feet, this rainbow energy circling and spiraling around the body. We welcome in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Gabriel, all the archangels, Metatron, they're all coming in, guys, around you. They're all opening their wings. You know, these are these higher beings, of divine love. Okay, they're an intelligence, okay, to come to help us, to support us. They're around the earth at this time, really supporting us. And you know, when we experience so much loss in this three-dimensional earth plane, we cut ourselves off from this help. You know, but we are built with free will. We have to ask for help. They can't intervene unless in life-endangering situations when our contract of this earth walk isn't up. Okay, so breathe into that support. It's really strong today, guys, coming in for you. Okay, and there's a lot of grief within this group today, and I'm just holding you in this space, okay? Witnessing each other and sending out that love, okay? We welcome in the Ascended Master energy. What is an Ascended Master? And as you breathe into it, any beings of light, your own divine team coming in. An Ascended Master is somebody who balanced their karma on this earth walk and ascended into heaven. But they've made the agreement to stay close to us, to help us ascend, okay? To remind us who we are. And just breathing as we welcome in Merlin, Saint Germain, Lady Nada, Lady Portia, Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Yeshua. All the Ascended Master energy coming in. It's just flooding in today, guys. Every live that I do is very different. Just welcome in this energy. Michael is working on your throat. Archangel Raphael is just pouring in that emerald green light into your heart space. And just breathe it in, okay? Remember your anchor into the earth, because the invitation is to be fully grounded, fully earthed here. We welcome in the energies from the west. Tarashtok Aho. I want you to face the east, the place of the rising sun. And I want you to imagine, you know, one of the best sunsets that you ever saw. And just facing and standing, facing the sunrise. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Okay, on this powerful full moon, we welcome and call on the energies of the east, to the winds of the east, to the energies of the east. Great Eagle Condor, you come from the place of the rising sun. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit and to see with clarity and vision our world into being. Help us to fly above our lives, to see the greater picture, that we may dream of those snow-tipped mountains and those castles in the sky, and through our commitment and dedication, creating heaven on earth. Okay? Let that land into your whole being, creating heaven on earth. Okay? We do the inner work, the spiritual law, so within, so without. We do the inner work, and then it reflects back to us then from our environment, from the external world. If we want peace on earth, we have to find peace within ourselves. We hear the call of eagle flying over our sacred medicine space today. Tarashtok Aho. As we face the north, guys, it's got a very different energy. It's quite a solid, strong, kind of metal energy, the north. And breathe into the energy of the north, okay? We are calling on your ancestors of the light, okay? Welcome your ancestors of the light as they come in around you, okay? Come and warm your hands by our fires. We call on the womb healers, the medicine healers, and just sensing your ancestors coming in, guys, all right? Just really connecting. You mightn't have even known them, okay? But they are so part of your cellular memory. And what they went through, you carry it in your cellular memory. The traumas, the poverty, the destitution, the heartache, the heartbreak, the unresolved grief. But as well, you carry their strengths. You carry their stories, their wisdom, their hope for this new earth that we are birthing. Okay, lean into the arms of your ancestors. For a lot of you, you've got lower back pain. And that's the feeling, the lack of support. So I want you to lean into the support of your ancestors today. They're here, and I can feel a lot of them are placing hands on your shoulders. Yeah. Okay, it's getting kind of emotional because they're really feeling very emotional, the ancestors connecting in today. So just lean into the support of your ancestors, and even the loved ones that are not with us physically anymore, but are here supporting you, okay? Just feel their loving embrace as they place their arms around you, kissing you on the cheek. And for a lot of them, they're rubbing your hair as well. And just breathe into it, okay? We welcome in Seraquente, hummingbird, teaching us to drink the nectar of life deeply, that we deserve to receive. The more that you receive, you can give to others, and following your true passions on this earth walk, okay? Seraquente hummingbird. And we welcome in Deer Totem, very important on the Celtic calendar. Deer Totem for gentleness, teaching us to be gentle. Oh, so gentle with ourselves at this moment in time on this earthly walk. We welcome in the energies of the north. Tarashtok Aho. And as you place your hands on the earth, guys, I know you're seated on the earth, or maybe you're sitting on your bed, or you're seated on a chair. I just want you to just breathe, okay? I want you to breathe, because for a lot of us, we've been cut off from Mother Earth, okay? Because Christianity taught us that heaven is above us and hell is below us. And on a subconscious level, it has cut us off from this beautiful divine feminine energy beneath us, this living, breathing entity that's going through her own evolution at the moment, okay? And just, we eat her food, we drink her water, but we've been so out of balance. We've cut down the trees, we've polluted the waters. But know that Mother Earth, as you breathe into this and feeling your own grief for how we've been in this capitalist culture, that we haven't been conscious consumers, and we send our apologies into Mother Earth, but she forgives us instantly. And she is here to offer her medicine today. She is the great composter, okay? As you breathe and you let go, she is composting and recycling any dense energy you're holding onto, any sadness, any grief, any anger, any frustration. Give it to her. Let it be. She is the great composter. Let it be transmuted in Mother Earth. And just feel the grief, okay? Our ancestors walked this earth. We feel the grief of our ancestors. We feel the grief of Mother Earth, But we send our heart link and our heart energy down into her crystalline core. Mother Earth, we honour you as you honour us. The stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the fin, the fur, the creepy crawlies, all our relations. Mother Earth, we honour you. When we take our last breath on this earth walk, it is you we shall return to when our body and our bone and our blood becomes the grasses, the earth, the trees, the stars, the never-ending cycle of life. Remember that, guys. We are part of everything. But we are so fucking arrogant as humans, thinking that we're separate, that we're superior. Breathe into it. Be humble. Be grateful. Mother Earth, we welcome you in. Pachamama, Tarishtok Aho. I want you to raise your arms in the air. Lift your heart to the heavens, okay? Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun, the Cloud People. Our star brothers and star sisters, the Pleiades, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Lorians. And Great Spirit, you are known by 1,000 names, let alone the unnameable one. Thank you for this opportunity for us to join in this sacred medicine space today, or even if you're tuning in afterwards. Tarishtok Aho. Breathe into it, guys. Bring your hands to your heart space. One to the heart, one to the solar plexus. And as you breathe, just feel these energies all around you, all this support. Okay, they're really working hard on your cellular level, okay? And I want you to sense any cords coming from your solar plexus, from your sacral chakra, going to situations, people, addictions. And as you breathe, these are being dissolved. These are being cut, okay? Anybody that's unwittingly sent you cords, thinking that you are their divine source, when in truth God is. We cut those cords. We clear it. Metatron has just stepped in. He's just right behind us. Dearest Metatron, great angel of light, thank you for your sacred fire and the language of light which you give to our universe. Dearest Metatron, we call upon your great gift of Metatron's cube to come into action in our daily lives, the initial impulse and pattern of perfection from our Creator, carrying to us music at the highest spheres and sacred geometry, radiating to us the pattern of perfection of our 13 sacred centers and 13 universes. May the divine impulse, with every beat of my heart, radiate back to the 13 universe central sun, the majesty and glory of God's wondrous creation. We are so grateful. And just breathe into that as Metatron places his sacred geometry in all of your higher chakras and your chakras in your body. Just breathe into it, okay? Just breathe into this energy. Mary Magdalene is stepping in with the Magdalene rose flame today. It's pink, it's blue, it's purple. We're welcoming in the Mary Magdalene rose, okay? The divine feminine, which is getting anchored onto the planet at this time. Connecting into the lunar energies, okay, which is so connected to the feminine priestess path. Okay, sensing the moon at your third eye. There's lunar energies cleansing you, releasing any tension. And this Mary Magdalene's flame of hope, of transmutation, is placed at your solar plexus, and it begins to grow. Okay, it's flickering, going wider. Breathe in Mary Magdalene's rose pink flame as it encases your whole body, dissolving, dismantling, unbinding you from all contracts, any limiting beliefs that are holding you back, any karmic ties, past, present and future, releasing, unbinding, clearing in this moment. And just keep breathing. This violet, pink Mary Magdalene flame surrounding your whole body. Bridget steps in with her beautiful fire in front of you. And I want you to imagine taking out any old limiting contracts, any old limiting beliefs, and place them, take them out of the body and place them in the fire. Taking them out of your sacral chakra, pulling them out of your root chakra, pulling them out of your heart. They're like threads. Just use the action of pulling them out of the body, out of the throat. Pull them out. Place them in the fire. Pull them out of the third eye. Keep breathing. Okay, place them in the fire. Hold your hands up. Receive Bridget's fire into your heart space. And as you place your hands on the heart, as the energies begin to stand back, I want you to feel gratitude in your heart. This full moon is a full moon of celebration for the person you are, for the path you've walked, for all your triumphs and victories, for all the tears you have shed, for your absolute fucking humanness. You're not here to be perfect. Acknowledge your strength. Acknowledge the beautiful person that you are. Feel gratitude for the roof over your head, the food that you eat, the water you drink. Gratitude for all the people who champion you and love you and support you for who you are. Gratitude for the tangible and the intangible. Gratitude for the ancestors. Gratitude for the animal kingdom and all the unconditional love that we get from our animals. Let this gratitude grow in your heart space. On today, this powerful full moon, as we're moving towards the solstice, the shortest day of the year, the energy is pouring onto the planet, acknowledging the amazing and beautiful person that you are. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And as the energies begin to step back, bring your hands into prayer pose. And in this space, we give gratitude for all the healing, for all the blessings, for this opportunity for us to be together. Giving gratitude to the Ascended Master energy, the Goddess energy, to Sister Jaguar, to Sedequente Hummingbird, to Sachamama, Great Serpent, to Mother Earth, to Great Eagle, to the magical energy of the unicorns, the fairies, the elementals, all the beautiful energies that made their presence known today. Let's chant 3 ohms to close down the energy today and really chant them out to humanity for this healing that's happening on the planet. Inhale. hands up to your third eye and just bowing. Bowing to all the blessings. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in, or even if you're tuning in afterwards, and I hope you have a great festive season, whatever you do. I've got a retreat coming up in the new year in Kinmare. It's setting a foundation for a new year. It's a healing retreat, a soul healing retreat for 3 days. If you want more information, get in contact. Guys, have a great Sunday. Sending you all so much love on this full moon. Put on your favourite song, dance, and just have some fun today and celebrate the most amazing person that you are. Sending you so much love. Bye guys.